Good evening, everyone. My name is Latoya Jackson Tolo, and this evening I will be presenting another of my pieces in the series called I Speak Life. Now, if this is the first time that you're listening in, you can go on our YouTube page, you can go on Instagram, you can go on Facebook, you can go on Spreaker, you can go on Anchor and just type in my name or I Speak Life, and the podcast will come up. All right. I pray this evening that you will be blessed, that whatever is presented will minister to you, and whatever issues that you're facing, the Lord will send a word that will aid you in dealing with your presenting problem. This evening, we're going to be talking about questions with answers. So often, going through life, there are so many things that come to bombard our minds, and sometimes we feel so despondent, and it is difficult sometimes to find the answers to the questions that we face. But the answer is Jesus Christ. It has always been the answer. He has always been the answer. And so I direct you back to your first love. I direct you back to that place of worship, thanksgiving, and that place of sacrifice. Questions with answers. What do you do when all that you once knew now becomes alien to you? God is saying it is time to move on. I need to bless you, but not where you're at. I need you to come up higher. I need you to come closer to me. What do you say when all your so-called friends have gone away? Remember, you have a friend in Jesus who is always there even when you have been bad. You can always turn to him. He'll provide new friends for you, friends who are better and stronger than the ones you had before, friends who will keep you in line and will tell you the truth. What do you give when it seems that all you prayed and hoped for have been trampled underfoot? Have you ever been there? Don't lose hope. Whatever you do, remember you have God on your side. Move on and give to others who need it. Let's face it, not everyone will be receptive to you or to what you have to give. Find the courage to trust God and allow him to guide you as to who you should give to. Be brave in the face of rejection. Where do you go when it seems that you have been betrayed by those closest to you? My friend, it is time to run to your best friend and to get lost in his presence. It is time to find the secret place and have sweet communion with him. He'll tell you how to handle it. It is time to reshuffle your cabinet and check those around you. Are they helping you or breaking you down? How do you cope when there's instability in the home? When all that you do, when all that you can do is break down and cry? It looks like all you can do is cry, but look again. Every trial comes to make you strong. If you could not deal with it, then he wouldn't give it to you. You won't be there. You won't be in that place always. It is just your training ground. Learn the lesson so you can move on. What do you do when there are so many questions and there seem to be no answers? You turn to the problem solver. He has all the answers and solutions to the problems you face. Where do you go when you are so alone and there is no one to call your own? You run into the arms of your one true love. He'll hold you and speak lovingly in your ears. He'll say, I love you and you belong to me. I want to be there for you, but will you have me? I want to be yours. You can call me yours too, but will you have me? The questions are being asked. The solutions may not seem to come in time, but just remember, God is with you at all times. He brings hope when it seems hopeless. He speaks to chaos and patience to anxiety. Don't doubt God. There's always a way out. He just wants you to talk to him. Will you trust that he knows what's best for you? No. Sometimes we're faced with some situations that we really don't have the answers, and we really don't know which way to go. We don't know which avenue to take. And as the piece talks about running into Jesus or running into the presence of the Lord, I can attest to it that a lot of times that's just what you need. You need a place just to get away from all of the stresses of life. And what usually happens is that your perspective change. What usually happens is that you see another way, you see another solution. We find solace and we find the answers in the Word of God. Sometimes the issue that we have, the answer was documented in scriptures, but we're all guilty that sometimes we don't read the Word of God, so we can't find the answer. So I am redirecting you to the ancient book, that book that was there from the beginning of time, which is the Word of God. I am sure that within those pages you will find something that suits what you are faced with. Sometimes the truth is what the Word says is not what we want to hear, but it's what you need. So I'm encouraging you this evening, turn to the Word of God. Get back to prayer. Get back to having conversations with the Lord. Leave the hustle and bustle of what everybody else is running after. Find some quiet time and just breathe. Then you begin by talking to the Lord. And believe me, before long, your perspectives will change. Sometimes the situation doesn't change, but how you respond to the situation changes. So tonight, I pray that you're encouraged, and I pray that you will get some answers to the questions that are bombarding your head. May the Lord bless you as you continue in your quest to find the answers. Turn to the book, that good book, the Word of God, and there will be something in it that will speak to your situation. God bless you.